welcome to my twin. Let's start that again. Welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine. This is going to be a reading for Gemini Divine Masculine from September 1st until September 15th. Boy, right out the gate, stumble. The first row here is what your situation is going to be. The second row is how you feel about it, how you should feel about it. What are any possible challenges, obstacles, blocks that might be involved in this situation, and how should you proceed? What are your hopes and what are your fears? And in the bottom row here, we have the advice from the universe. And I'll also be using clarifiers with my ॿLÄSSIἰGS if I need to. But let's take a look and see what's going on. You know, whatever it is, it's good news and good fortune. I think you got the best opening one yet out of everybody's. Looks like whatever your situation is, it's pretty positive. So let's see. Good news. Hymenio, strong bond, union, marriage. So you got some good news in that department. Good fortune. Good fortune. Good fortune. Ah, love. Love is in the air. Oh, how wonderful. I said you got the best opening one yet. Not that anybody else's wasn't good. I mean, there's definitely some people that are struggling, but yours is great. Good for you. I know how you feel about it. Well, you're feeling pretty empowered. You're feeling pretty good. Maybe there was a scandal. Something happened before, and it's now turning around because it's an ending to that. And now you got this new relationship here. Let's see. Sexual attraction. Oops. Sexual attraction. Sorry, that's my phone. It's my son. Sexual attraction. ॿLÄSSIԻGS. This is the healing. It stands for healing. Could be a doctor, could be a lawyer, could be someone who can, fix a situation. But it looks like there's healing involved here. Oops. Power. La lettera. So you might have gotten some information, or you're getting a letter, or you're thinking about writing a letter. Love letter. And la fideltà. About a relationship, fidelity, faithfulness. And they want you, how you should be feeling is peace. Fair gray-haired man, this is you. This is someone who is mature. And we have the jealousy card. And then we have the lovers. Now the jealousy card can just be, a little bit of a negative emotion. It could be someone taking off their mask and revealing finally how they feel. It could also stand for lies and deceptions and things like that. And the lovers, of course, stands for lovers, relationships, but also stands for a decision being made in regards to a relationship. So maybe there was a decision that was made in regards to a relationship, and now they want you to feel at peace with that. Let's see, jealousy. Jealousy. Jealousy. Il pensiero, this is the guy, he's thinking, he's trying to figure out a way of how to communicate something. La costanza, this is to persevere, to have hope. ළ౦. So maybe you're trying to figure out, because you've made a decision in regards to love, you're trying to figure out a way of how to communicate that to somebody that you consider your companion, your close confidant. I think the jealousy was you're revealing, you know, you're taking the mask off and you're revealing how you feel, or you're thinking about doing that. Oh. The Lovers, a decision, militare, it's somebody's trying to strategize on how to get something accomplished here. Gran consolazione, someone who's been sitting around, you know, daydreaming or thinking, or, you know, it could be someone who's been waiting around a long time for love, to receive love from this female. You know, maybe either you're trying to figure out a way to get this love from her by communicating, or, you know, you've been waiting a long time for her to communicate to you how she feels, you know, and maybe it's been a difficult situation, you know, the waiting part of it, or again, strategy, you're trying to figure out how to communicate, or it's been difficult, the situation's been difficult, how you should proceed. No, this is how, I'm sorry. What are any challenges or lessons in regards to this situation, or blocks? We have justice, love, and battle. So this is, you know, maybe finally getting justice in regards to a relationship that's been difficult to manifest even. Let's see, a justice could also be marriage, justice system. Justice, it ﷺIJSpiacere. There was something that was, you know, maybe you were waiting around for this for a long time and like feeling in despair, or you're feeling in despair because you're needing letterato. The man of letters is a guy who is, you know, reflecting on things or trying to figure out, you know, how to communicate something. So this is your challenge or lesson. Maybe it's, you know, figuring out how to express yourself in regards to love, in regards to this relationship. Oops. Battle, viaggio. This is someone who wants to travel. This is someone who wants to move on or move forward in something. Maybe somebody who's at a distance. This was for clarification for battle. So maybe it was, you know, is it difficult to move forward in this situation or make something manifest? Or it's a challenge to make something manifest, to move on, to move forward in this situation. And this is how you should approach it, the situation. Vulnerable. This is be vulnerable, you know, take off the mask. Open up. Show how you feel. Reveal the truth of this situation. The truth of how you feel. Storms could be like, weathering the storm, or, again, something that was difficult, or maybe it's difficult for you to be vulnerable and, reveal your truth. But they're wanting you to, overcome that challenge, and be vulnerable and reveal how you feel. Reveal how you feel, that rhymed. Let's see. Anamika. This is somebody who's, well, not Lamika. This is someone that you might be, at odds with at the moment. But you're hoping, bbLÄSSIİGS, you're hoping, to have happy times with, again, stanza, by revealing maybe some secrets and some truths, an unexpected surprise, an unexpected, she might not be expecting it, but they're wanting you to do that, to reach out and to show how you feel. Because this is your hope, surprise. You're hoping to have this communication. You're hoping to overcome any challenges that you guys may have had, or overcome the challenge of, getting up the strength to say what you want to say, because you're hoping for a new beginning with this person. Or maybe it's because you realized how you felt about them. And your fear is generosity, talent, trying to figure out a way to give maybe your heart to this person, And you're fearing that there won't be a reconciliation. But sometimes we fear things more than we should. We run all kinds of scenarios in our minds, worst case scenarios. What if they don't want to hear it? Or what if it's too much? Or what if it, and that keeps us stuck. And I often reference it to, like, ripping off the Band-Aid. Maybe should I don't know if I, and this hesitation, and it puts out this energy out there, which then keeps that person feeling that, and they manifest it in their own way. You have to think positively in a situation, put out positive intentions, positive beliefs, and that way you put that energy out there, and maybe the person on the receiving end will then be more receptive to what you have to say. And the best thing to do is be honest, be truthful. I mean, what do you have to lose? You lose more by not knowing. You lose more by just sitting in the worry and in the thoughts and nothing moving forward. So the best thing to do, even for you, if somebody, wasn't receptive to what you say, but at least you get it out of your system. At least then I think we torture ourselves more by just sitting in our thoughts and hesitating, and not, because we stay in fear. We build up all this anxiety that we don't really need to. We could release ourselves even from that, like I said, by just letting it out. And what happens, happens, right? And the advice from the universe is quest. Quest. And I'm going to read this. When I am somewhere else, my life will have meaning. Inspirational message. You may be out on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space for self-discovery. Personal inquiry. It is time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? See? Taking off the mask. Key idea is being open to wisdom. Imagine dangers. You know, sitting in your fears, worrying too much, should I, shouldn't I? Commitment to your path. Keywords, courage, journey, answers. So they're recommending that you know, embark on this quest of love. Open up, take off the mask, reveal how you feel, you know, and think positive thoughts. Put that out there so the person on the other end will pick up on that, and they'll be more receptive to what you have to say. Illumination. You know, this is you've came to some discovery here. So let us read illumination. We all seek illumination when experiencing confusion, when we suffer the dullness of pain, or whilst enduring the long, dark night of the soul. Have you recently felt in darkness? Have you yearned for the light, and yet were not able to behold its luster? Do not fret. Gabriel's divine illuminating heart rays are swiftly moving to you from the heart sigil in this card, and so profound relief will dawn. Gaze on the oracle icon, dear one, and an enlightening thought will pass through your consciousness, or a deep murmuring that will occur in your soul. Your present situation is merely a test of your resolve, an illumining of your soul's eternal strength, for Archangel Gabriel has given his heart to you in this moment, purely for you to draw from, and need to feel secure and love. So, again, positive encouragement forward, which is good, right? It's nice to have. We all need encouragement, because they want you to forgive and learn. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You know, this is a big one. Look at this guy's face. Right? He looks like so not interested at all. And this person's like, ugh, do I even have to listen to your apologies? But, you know, the angels are there. Like I said, the person on the receiving end, they'll get help from the universe, you know, because they're trying to be in your corner. And they'll help them assist in receiving whatever it is that you're trying to say. But everything is a learning curve, you know. It's all about lessons. It's all about growth within ourselves, within our relationships with others, and forgiving ourselves, forgiving other people, and just learning from the situation. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but just have the intention. Even just having the intention even is enough to set the energy out there, to call in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it's all about forgiving and learning. Again, even ourselves, even if we did something and we screwed up, you know, that's where the anxiety comes in of taking off our mask and revealing our faults, revealing our vulnerability, ourselves. Just being vulnerable is not easy, but it's a big part of growth, because they want you to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So they're encouraging you. And you have a healing card here, Water Crystal Oracle. And have gratitude. Be grateful for the experience. Be grateful for the lessons that you learned. Be grateful that every day brings a new opportunity for a new beginning and a new chance to make things right. A new chance to start over. And then you have, I think it's ÄLØ the Retriever. This squirrely writing here. This is a fairy oracle, and I'm going to read from this. Yes, ÄLØ the Retriever. Keywords are, Office of Unclaimed Property, hopes and wishes, loyalty. ÄLØ is trying to remind you of something you've lost, a hope perhaps, or a dream. You may have thought it gone forever, but he is holding it out to you for reconsideration. He thinks you can do something with it now. The way may not be obvious, but his clever nose has scented a path, a potential opening for bringing this into your life. Sometimes I might be saying that a long-awaited dream is at last arriving on the scene, and there is nothing we need to do but open our hearts and minds to it. However, we usually have to work for it. Another attribute of Ayu is loyalty. So again, this might have been a difficult situation. And sometimes it's, well, not sometimes, it's always about divine timing. It's always about divine timing. We may think that, it has to be now, or we're supposed to be together now, but when a relationship is difficult, or when something is not, no matter how much effort we're putting into it, is not manifesting, it's because there's something in there that's not right. And either, the people have to separate and they have to learn several more lessons, or the separation in of itself is the lesson because they realize what they had. They have time to reflect, because a lot of times when you're in something, you're not seeing the forest through the trees. Sometimes we need to take breaks so that we can see things more clearly. We can see both people's perspectives. We can realize, the roles, each one of the roles that was played by the other. And it's always about divine timing. And now, there's a window of opportunity here for that to happen. But of course, we have to put in the effort. We can't sit around in our thoughts wondering. We have to actually take a chance, take a leap of faith. And all will work out as it should. So that's it for you, Gemini, Divine Masculine. And I thank you for joining me. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.